They studied in the same department on a busy college campus, where familiar faces passed each other every day and friendships slowly turned into something deeper. Among them were Adam and Sarah. From the very first semester, Adam had fallen. For Sarah, it wasn't just her smile that drew him in, but the way she listened, laughed, and dreamed about the future. Adam loved her quietly at first, then completely. He helped her with assignments, waited for her after classes, and defended her when rumors spread. To him, Sarah wasn't just a girlfriend, she was his world. He believed loyalty was unbreakable, and he trusted her without question. But Sarah was different. She enjoyed attention and the thrill of being admired. While Adam planned a future in his heart, Sarah was living in the moment. She never spoke about her doubts, never warned him that her feelings were fading. One afternoon, Adam stayed late on campus to submit a project. As he walked past the old library garden, laughter stopped him in his tracks. Hidden behind the trees, he saw Sarah standing close to another boy from a different class. Before Adam could step back, she leaned in and kissed him. Time froze. Adam's chest tightened, his breath caught, and the world around him went silent. The girl he trusted more than anyone was in someone else's arms. He didn't shout. He didn't confront them. He simply turned away, carrying a pain heavier than words. That night, Adam realized something painful but powerful. Love without loyalty is a lie. He chose not to beg, not to chase someone who had already walked away. Instead, he walked forward, alone but stronger. Sarah never knew he had seen everything. Adam never looked at love the same way again, but he learned the most important lesson of all. Sometimes heartbreak is not the end. It's the beginning of self-respect. Days passed, but the image of that kiss refused to fade from Adam's mind. Every corner of the campus reminded him of Saratha bench where they used to sit, the hallway where they laughed between lectures, the cafe where he waited for her even when she was late. Oh. Those memories felt like sharp reminders of what he had lost. Sarah noticed the distance almost immediately. Adam stopped texting, stopped waiting after class, stopped caring in the way he once did. For the first time, she felt the silence she had created. She tried to act normal, laughing with friends, but guilt followed her everywhere. One afternoon, she finally confronted him. "Why are you avoiding me?" she asked, her voice uncertain. Adam looked at her calmly, his eyes no longer filled with love but clarity. "I'm not avoiding you," he said. "I'm just done believing lies." Her face turned pale. She understood he had seen everything. Sarah tried to explain. She said it was a mistake, a moment of weakness, something that meant nothing. But Adam had already learned the truth. If it meant nothing, it wouldn't have happened. "I loved you when I didn't have to," Adam said softly. "And you lost me when you didn't value that love." He walked away, leaving Sarah standing alone in the same campus where she once felt admired. This time, no one was waiting for her. Months later, Adam focused on himself, his studies, his goals, his future. The pain didn't disappear overnight, but it transformed him. He became stronger, more confident, and more aware of his worth. Sarah watched from a distance as Adam moved on, realizing too late that genuine love doesn't wait forever. And in that crowded campus among countless students and endless stories, theirs became a quiet lesson. Love is precious, but trust is everything. Final exams arrived, and with them came change. Adam was no longer the boy who waited in corridors or checked his phone every minute. He sat in the front row now, focused, disciplined, and determined to build a future that didn't depend on anyone else. Sarah, on the other hand, felt the weight of her choices. The boy she kissed lost interest quickly, and the attention she once chased disappeared. What remained was regret. Seeing Adam laugh with new friends and walk confidently through campus hurt more than she expected. One evening, after a long study session, Sarah found Adam alone in the library. The silence between them felt heavier than any argument. "I was wrong," she whispered. "I hurt you. I know I don't deserve another chance, but I need you to know that I regret it every day." Adam closed his book slowly. He looked at her not with anger, not with love, but with peace. "Regret comes after loss," he said. "When I needed honesty, you chose excitement. I can forgive you, but I can't go back." Tears filled Sarah's eyes. For the first time, she understood that some doors close forever. Graduation day arrived sooner than they expected. Caps flew into the air, laughter echoed across the campus, and futures began. Adam stood among his friends, smiling genuinely, ready to step into a new chapter. Sarah watched from afar, realizing that the love she took for granted had been relanded. Irreplaceable. As they left the campus for the last time, Adam didn't look back. He carried lessons, not pain. And Sarah carried a memory of a boy who loved her truly, and a mistake that changed everything. Some love stories don't end with together forever, but they end with growth, dignity, and self-respect. After graduation, Adam disappeared from everyone's radar. No dramatic goodbye, no public revenge, just silence and work. While others partied, Adam invested his time in learning skills that actually mattered. He took online courses, built projects late into the night, and connected with mentors. The heartbreak that once weakened him became fuel. Every memory of betrayal pushed him harder. 2 years later, the campus that once broke him invited him. Back not as a student, but as a guest speaker, Adam walked into the auditorium wearing confidence like armor. He was the founder of a fast-growing tech startup, his name printed on banners, his success impossible to ignore. Students listened in silence as he spoke about discipline, focus, and self-worth. Sarah sat among the audience. She almost didn't recognize him, the boy who once waited for her. Texts now stood on stage, respected, admired, untouchable. Every word he spoke reminded her of what she had lost, not just a relationship, but a future she could have shared after the event. Sarah gathered the courage to approach him. "I always believed in you," she said softly. Adam smiled, polite, distant, powerful. "I didn't need belief," he replied. "I needed loyalty." Those words landed harder than anger ever could. Adam left with his team, his phone buzzing with opportunities, his life full of purpose. He didn't look back, not because he was bitter, but because he had outgrown the past. Sarah stood there, surrounded by people, yet completely alone, because the strongest revenge isn't destruction, it's becoming so successful, so confident, and so fulfilled that the people who hurt you can only watch from a distance.